Let's begin. Now, for the last few years, variations on this privacy statement have been making the rounds on Facebook, as many of you seem to believe that posting it prohibits Facebook from owning the content that you post. Posting these statements is meaningless, no matter how serious their language may be. One of the more popular versions begins with the sentence, "I do declare the following." Now, let me stop you right there. And this is important. Just because you say something in the voice of a Southern debutante does not make it legally binding. Other versions cite the Rome Statute, a treaty that established the International Criminal Court. So it's quite irrelevant to social media, although I will agree that posting too many pictures of your ugly baby should be a crime against humanity. But not only that, a few of the messages being shared misspell it as the Rome Statue, implying that your Facebook page is protected by Bernini's sculpture of David. And it's not. The point is, posting that message will accomplish nothing. But that's not because wall posts don't override terms of service agreements, or that Facebook doesn't own your content in the first place in the way the mainstream media would have you believe.
You might have noticed recently your Facebook feed being flooded with posts like this. As of September 28th, 2015 at 10:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do not give Facebook or any entities associated with Facebook permission to use my pictures, information, or posts, both past and future. By this statement, I give notice to Facebook. It is strictly forbidden to disclose, copy, distribute, or take any other action against me based on this profile and or its contents. I'm not going to read the entire thing. It is a bunch of quasi-legalese that people have been copying and pasting. You can leave this up for a while. Copying and pasting into their feed, asserting that by posting this, they have taken away Facebook's ability to claim ownership of their properties, to make the things that they post, their pictures and statuses public. You see there a reference to UCC 130811308103, which I looked up. It doesn't exist. And you see a reference to the Rome Statute, which is apparently the statute that set up the International Criminal Court and has nothing to do with online social media privacy. And so it goes on there, all the stuff about posting it and how you need to do it and all that. And now there's a new addition to it, because this has actually been going around for a while, this sort of Facebook status. You'll see it for a couple of weeks, and then it goes away for a few months, then it comes back. Now it's official. It is published in the media. Facebook has just released the entry price, $6, to keep the subscription gold of your status of life private. That's not even grammatically correct, let alone actually true and accurate. If you paste this message on your page, it will be offered free. I said paste, not share. If not, tomorrow all your posts can become public. I feel a little bit bad criticizing people who are posting stuff like this, because despite the fact that not a single thing in either of those messages is remotely true or has any power over Facebook to control what they can do with your information, they've made very clear in the past that they will do what they goddamn please with your materials, both written and pictures and otherwise. And I understand what is driving people to continue to post these sorts of statuses. They are not necessarily the people who look at the world in a way that revolves around critical thinking and actually do research into the things that they believe, but they are worried about their online privacy and security, and for that I have a ton of sympathy, because they should be. Now, there is a lot of various ways that you can control your privacy settings on Facebook. You can Google various ways to do that, both inside and outside of Facebook. But the posting stuff, people are just so quick to jump on viral BS stuff like this. And the thing is that like with the pictures that are shared on Facebook so often, it is very easy to do the research to show that this stuff doesn't exist. I mean, I found out of the Rome Statute in 2 seconds of Googling. It has nothing to do with Facebook statuses. And that leads me to believe that this was not that one person wrongheadedly posted this thinking it would help and then it spread. They specifically created this to fool people. That's why they put in the references to fake legal stuff that doesn't actually exist. And so before you post, think and research very briefly. You'll look a lot better as a result, both to strangers and to the people that know you. I know some of these are just grandmas and stuff like that, but I know some of the people I went to college with that are posting this. And if you really do care about your online privacy, there is so much that you can do online to help the movement and to make sure that in the future we do have this sort of control of the materials we put out there. But unfortunately, it is going to take a little bit more work than posting something on Facebook.
5 ways Facebook abuses your privacy. Number 5. Emotional Contagion Study. Over a 1-week period in 2012, Facebook changed the content newsfeed for almost 700,000 Facebook users. For one group of users, they removed content that contained positive words. For another group, they removed content that contained negative words. All without permission, and all presumably to test whether emotional contagion occurs between individuals on Facebook. Number 4. Selling your photos. Facebook has the right to sell your photos, a transferable right that is, meaning Facebook can transfer the right to anyone they wish. It's also royalty-free, so Facebook will never owe you a penny for signing over the right to your photos. Number 3. Data mining. Facebook data mines. They take your personal information, analyze it, then sell it to advertisers so they can target you better and improve the overall website. Number 2. Private messages. Historically, Facebook has focused on friends and public messages, but now plan to take it to the next level and peek at your private messages, all in the name of providing better services, advertising, and helping the customer enjoy your experience more. Thanks, Facebook. That's mighty kind of you. Number 1. Sharing your private data. All of your private data gets shared with apps that you install. The sad thing is, many of these app designers are just too small and don't have enough money to keep your data secure, which means that all of your private data is a lot more exposed than you would want it to be.